Welcome to another episode of 10,000 Takes, the land of 10,000 Takes. My partner is with me. She knows all. She sees all. The wonderful Mrs. Brittany Sitzer.
Were you about to introduce yourself? The wonderful Mr. Lionel Jones.
I've got this headache today, so I'm all tongue-tied, and I'm trying to fight it off. So, audience out there, Brittany, bear with me. Britt, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. How are you? I got some energy today.
I know you do. Like, when you first logged on, I'm like, whatever she is taking, I want some of that.
Showers.
There you go.
Showers in the
refreshing
AM. In the AM. Yeah. I'm not an AM showerer. I'm a PM shower, like the nighttime routine, right?
Yep.
So AM showers are not typically in my routine. So maybe I have to start doing that if this is what's giving me energy in the morning.
Yeah, I have to do the PM because I've got to be fresh in my bed when I sleep. I am a sleeping snob. Like, I have to have it cool. Yeah. I have to be fresh and clean. I have to have my covers just right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's me.
I'm with you. I don't like the idea of bringing all the dirt that I accumulated during the day into my bed.
I know. I hear you. I'm right there with you. But every now and then, you know, you can sneak in an AM shower, and that definitely starts your day. I love your energy this morning. You're doing fantastic. So,
yep,
the showers are good.
Feeling it. I'm saying I might have to switch up my routine a little bit for this, if this is what's coming. I'm not a coffee drinker. Are you a coffee drinker?
No. Well, I would say no, but a lot of people in my family would disagree with me. I don't drink a lot of coffee. What I do drink, though, is a lot of these things.
Oh, that's Nick's thing. He loves those exact, the Monster Energy, the white ones, the zero sugar.
Yep. Yeah. And those are good because whenever you go to, you know, places to grab one of these, there's only like a couple of them left, if any. So it's got to be the flavor, and people like them. So I'm down with the Monsters, but I drink too many of them.
Yeah, I'm too anxious. I'm too anxious of a person to put a lot of caffeine in my body. I don't typically put caffeine in my body unless it's like a soda, right? Like, who should be having a Coke Zero at 8:17 in the morning? Me, apparently.
You can drink pop anytime. Are you a pop or a soda girl? Do you say pop or soda?
Oh, I say pop.
There you go.
But like, sometimes I say soda just to broaden the audience, right? I mean, here in the land of 10,000 lakes, we say pop, right? But like, as you know, not everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say that.
Yeah. Pop you can drink any time of the day. That is my vice, is a good, crisp, cold Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
That's what I do.
Are you a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero person?
No, I can't do Coke Zero. I mean, I can do it if I'm forced to do it, but I prefer a Diet Coke.
Okay. When I'm out, like if I'm at a restaurant or whatever, I want a Diet Coke. But when I'm at home, for whatever reason, I'm a Coke Zero girl. In the can.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that.
You know what I saw the other day is that people are doing Diet Coke tours, like going to restaurants and seeing who's got the best Diet Coke. We should do that.
That's not a bad idea. See, I'm going to tell you right now, the best Diet Cokes usually come from a fountain, but you have to have the carbonation and the syrup mixed just right. And it's got to go into something that's pretty cold. Like, it's got to be chilled just right. I don't live in Japan. I don't want lukewarm pop.
No. Like, give it to me cold.
Give it to me cold. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, Nick likes flat pop for some reason. So, like, if I don't finish a pop at home, he'll finish it for me. And I'm like, fine, cool, take it off my hands. But, like, I can't. I want it cold. I want it crispy. Like, oh, my gosh, there's nothing better than a fountain McDonald's Diet Coke.
There it is.
Or a Sprite.
Yep. I always upgrade to the extra large Coke whenever I go through McDonald's and get a meal deal. Upgrade to extra large, please.
Yes, please. Yes.
That's how I roll.
I will literally drive through there just to get a Diet Coke. Yep. I won't even get food. I'll be like, can I just get a Diet Coke?
I hear you. I hear you. Well, Britt, you know what next week is, right?
Training camp?
Minnesota Vikings Training Camp opens up next week. A lot of excitement. We're finally going to get some answers. You know, they had the 3M golf tournament these past couple of days. I think it's still going on today. Yep, and which is a nice run tournament. I've been there before a long time ago. But KOC was golfing with Scotty Scheffler, number one golfer in the world.
Wow. Okay, KOC.
And KOC was doing pretty decent from what I hear. So hats off to our coach, Mr. KOC. Now put down the clubs and concentrate on this football team, KOC.
We can give him one day.
Yes.
We could give him one day.
He deserves it.
He deserves it. But, I mean, considering all of the flack and all of the stuff that's been coming up about who's going to be our quarterback, we need him to be focused here.
Yes. Two things I need answered, though. Who's going to be our quarterback, and is Harrison Smith coming back? Or is he not coming back? Like, I don't know what the deal is with that. But those are the two things that I'm looking forward to in training camp. Anything you are looking forward to?
I mean, you and I have gone back and forth for months of like, who's going to be our quarterback? I'm ready to know who's QB1, who's QB2.
Yep. Well, we'll see. We'll cover that a little bit more extensively next week once everybody reports and once some things start happening in training camp. You know, I'm going to venture down there, watch a couple of practices, see what's going on, and I'll be able to come back to report. So it's going to be interesting. We will definitely keep our eyes on that. But
absolutely,
Miss Brittany Sensor, I did something else this past weekend.
Oh, so did I.
I was going to do it anyway, but you shot me a text and you said, "Hey, LJ, you need to go see the movie The Odyssey."
Yes.
Give me your overall impressions on the movie. I don't want to taint your view with my view, but give me your overall impressions.
I was so incredibly impressed. So for me, I remember reading the Odyssey probably in high school. I remembered very little of it, but I remember it being like a mythical idea of Odysseus's journey after the Trojan War.
Oh, I like the way you said that. Odysseus.
Odysseus.
I like that.
Yes.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Keep going.
No, that's okay. But I remembered a little bit, but I didn't remember like specifics until I was watching it. Now, a 3-hour movie, it's pretty hard to keep me entertained for 3 hours. You know, unless it's like Wicked, and I'm wearing my Wicked shirt today, if you can see that.
Okay. Yeah.
And I absolutely loved it. I was locked in from the get-go. Now, I have seen some of the backlash that is just ridiculous to me. How can you decide what and how people should look based on a mythical story, right? Like there's just been such backlash, but all of that didn't taint what I was watching because it was so entertaining. And I didn't get up once to go to the bathroom. Nothing. I was locked and loaded from minute to end. Now, I like Tom Holland.
Okay.
I particularly love that he's Zendaya's husband.
Okay.
Because who doesn't love Zendaya?
Yeah.
Don't think it was his best performance.
Okay.
Don't think it was his best performance, but I thought everyone else was absolutely stellar. I thought Matt Damon did a wonderful job. I really loved John Leguizamo in it. I thought he was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Anne Hathaway did a fantastic job. I thought Robert Pattinson did an awesome job. I was just locked and loaded and taken on this ride of Odysseus's 8-year journey of getting back home. So Nick and I saw it on Friday night, and we were thinking about going back to see it the next day.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
All
that
right.
was my experience.
Okay.
But I'm interested to see what you're gonna say.
I have this burden, and see, I hate my brain because I feel like at times I am overly critical of movies. Now,
Yeah.
with that being said, I really, really like the movie. My biggest critique is I don't like long movies. Like, if I'm with you, Britt, if you're going to be a long movie, you better entertain me for that time. And there shouldn't be a moment in that movie where I'm thinking to myself, okay, get on with it. Let's end it. Let's go. And there was a moment during that film where I was like, okay, this is getting long now. Let's wrap the movie up. Okay, that is my only criticism of the movie is really the length.
Was it about 45 minutes before the end?
Around about that time.
Yeah.
Around about that time.
I when he was about to make that leap home, I'm like, okay, like what's going to happen? How is this going to end, right? And
yes.
So I'm with you on that. I mean, it does get long, but I will say, regardless of it being long, I was pretty entertained.
Okay. I thought the acting was stellar. Like, I couldn't really pinpoint anybody that didn't do a great job. I thought, without ruining it for people that haven't seen it yet, and by the way, you should go see it, but if you haven't seen it yet, I won't ruin it for you. But the special effects,
so cool.
More specifically, the uniqueness in the way they did the Cyclops in the cave.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
It was so cool. I thought the Cyclops was awesome. I loved as I was watching it, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of remember this as a book, right? Like the whirlpool and the Hades, and just like Christopher Nolan's mind is fierce. And I love movies, and maybe I'm with you. I'm pretty overcritical with movies, not necessarily for length, but to keep me entertained. I like movies that take me from one place to the next, and where I have to do kind of that mental gymnastics of being like, where am I right now? What part of this, where is this in the line of the actual trajectory of what's going on in this person's life? So I like having that back and forth. So that to me was part of the reason why I think I was able to keep up with it. But for some people, it's just not their thing, right? And they don't like it. They like it straightforward. I don't.
Yeah. Good move. It was a good movie. It was a good. Give me your thoughts on the one scene that I wanted to talk to you about is the Trojan horse scene where they had all those guys packed in that horse.
Gross.
Again, not. But can you imagine?
No.
The amount of time they had to stay in there. I mean, where do you use the bathroom? I mean, those guys were jam-packed in there.
Jam-packed. Where was their food? Could they even have any food? I was thinking the same thing. Where to use the bathroom? What if someone gets sick? Like, how do people not hear them in there the whole time? Or like these journeys of people like on the sea for years and years on end, and like, months or weeks or whatever. Like, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah.
My favorite part, honestly, was the witch.
Yeah. That was gross.
I thought that part was so crazy.
Oh my gosh. That was gross.
I forgot about that part.
One of the hardest things that I have hard time with is really moist food and people just killing it. It's like when people, I don't know if you ever watched the hot dog eating contest.
I can't.
I can't do that. I
No.
can't do it. And I felt the
Grosses
same
me out.
way doing this movie.
Yep.
Oh, that was bad.
All I could do is look at Nick and I'm like, she's about to poison him. She's about to poison him or something. I was like, something's going on. It's just way too easy. Way too easy. Because I forgot. I forgot about what happened, and I won't give any spoilers, but it is an interesting, and how you come up with that is the genius in Christopher Nolan for this.
Would you suggest this movie? Is Brittany Sensor giving this movie a thumbs up?
Oh, absolutely.
And would you suggest our audience to watch it?
Absolutely. It is, as a preface, be prepared. Stay awake. Maybe get some coffee, maybe get a Coke Zero.
There you go.
Or a Diet Coke, and be prepared for a long movie, but a long ride, an entertaining movie. I absolutely loved it. Nick wants to see it again. I'd see it again. I would probably want to bring someone who hasn't seen it. I love watching people watch things for the first time.
I agree.
Like maybe my sister or something like that, but I would definitely see it again.
Yeah, thumbs up for me. Good movie. Be prepared to lock in for 2 hours plus.
Yes.
If you're not a full-length 2-hour plus movie watcher, this is probably not for you. But the story is good. The special effects are good. I think you would really, really enjoy it. So go see the Odyssey.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely, Nick said to me, he was like, "Could you imagine like being on a flight and needing 3 hours to just like pass or whatever and being able to watch that movie?" He's like, "That's so sick. I can't wait till that's available to me."
I know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Time to transition to, I saw something else a couple days ago. And as soon as I saw it, I had to text you. And Netflix, they're doing all these reboots. They're doing all these reboots, and they are doing a reboot. I thought it was a joke at first, because you never can tell with all the AI stuff out there, and there's so much false things on social media. But A Different World, is coming to Netflix, a reboot.
A reboot.
And for those of you that are not familiar with A Different World, way back in the day, like in the 80s, early 90s, the big show on NBC was The Cosby Show, Bill Cosby and his family, and it was a great show. And after The Cosby Show, there was A Different World. And this
after, meaning like The Cosby Show played at one time and then right after, meaning not like after The Cosby Show was completely over, right?
Absolutely. Way to clarify that, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me right, Britt, The Cosby Show came on at I lived in Ohio, so I'm talking Eastern Standard Time. The Cosby Show came on at 8 p.m.
Which would have been 7 o'clock here.
Yep. On Thursdays, I believe.
Sounds about right.
And then A Different World came on at 8:30 right after.
Yep,
and
sounds about right.
Both shows were a hit. I mean, this is about college kids going to an HBCU college, Hillman. It was to start centered around Denise Huxtable, which was Bill Cosby's daughter, Cliff Huxtable, on The Cosby Show. And the show was initially created for her. Do you know the story behind that?
Well, not a lot. Not much about it. Why don't you break it down for us?
Well, Lisa Bonet, who played the daughter Denise, did a
the beautiful
yes.
Lisa Bonet.
Who was she married to? She was married to a rock singer,
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz. That is it.
They have Zoe Kravitz, who's now married to, or not married, is engaged to Harry Styles.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
A big rock star family.
Yes. So she was Denise Huxtable on The Cosby Show. She made this movie, and in this movie, if anyone out there have seen Angel Heart, she did a very graphic sex scene in that movie, nudity, the whole 9 yards. Well, Bill Cosby at the time had this wholesome uh persona about him. He
Shot
wanted
that to
his
shit.
I know. He wanted his show to be wholesome, and he was very upset at Lisa Bonet for doing this movie and doing the scene. Well, the producers at NBC, Bill Cosby, they basically booted Lisa Bonet from the show, and they created a different world. And the storyline was Denise graduates from high school on the Cosby Show, and she goes to Hillman College, and that's how that show took off.
Yep.
Do you remember the theme song from that show?
How could you forget? Well, and it makes sense now that you say that, because the first line in the theme song is, I know my parents love me, with Aretha Franklin. But I don't know if it was like made for the movie, or I'm sorry, for the show, or if it was like a song that Aretha Franklin already had. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Now I'm interested.
We'll do some research. That's a great question. We'll do some research on that. But the show took off, and then some famous characters just came out of that show. And here's the deal: Netflix, they're bringing everybody back.
I love it.
Everybody back.
Lisa's gonna be there.
Lisa Bonet will not be there. So okay, not everybody. Lisa Bonet left the show and went back to the Cosby Show.
Okay.
A couple of years later. So really, honestly, I don't think a lot of people think of Lisa Bonet as even being on that staff.
I remember Kadeem Hardison, right?
Yes.
Kadeem Hardison and Jasmine Guy.
Yep. Dwayne, remember the flip-up glasses Dwayne had?
Yes. That early 90s look.
Yep. Jasmine Guy was Whitley.
That's right. She was rich.
Yes. Yep. Very snooty.
Very snooty.
But very funny.
Very funny.
Did a great job with that character. Freddie will be coming back. Kimberly will be coming back. The director and producer, Debbie Allen, the great Debbie Allen.
The phenomenal. She's an EGOT winner, isn't she?
Yes. She will be coming back to direct the show. So, I mean, when I say they're bringing back everybody, they are bringing back everybody. They're going to introduce some new characters because now everybody's old. So, Dwayne Wade and Whitley, who got married at the end of the original show, they have a daughter now that's going to attend Hillman. So she'll be a big character on the show.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I hate to see iconic shows go down this route because it doesn't work. It rarely doesn't work. I think the first 2 to 3 episodes are going to be highly rated.
Right.
I think people are going to be curious, but the story writers, the producers, I mean, they better come with it to keep people interested because it's a different day and age. And when you have a show that was, I don't want to call it perfect, but it was a hit show, and now you're trying to bring it back. Boy, that's dangerous territory, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you look at at other shows that have done that, right? We've got the Full House and Sex in the City, and it just didn't bode well for them. It's like, when it's good, leave it. That's what I love about, I know people are controversial about Friends, but that's what I love about Friends. They didn't try to do anything. They were done with it, and they left it the way that it was. And they let the work speak for itself. Now, I like the idea of bringing back a show that's based on it, but not necessarily like the whole crew. So it'll be interesting to see what they do, because I think you're right. I think the first 2 episodes, people are going to be pretty locked in. And I'm glad to see Kadeem Hardison again. I just saw him in Euphoria. He was fantastic in Euphoria. He was in the last season of Euphoria. I'm excited to see him again, but it'll be interesting how they're going to keep this rolling.
Yeah, it is definitely going. I mean, they've got to integrate a great cast from the original show with a lot of newbies that I'm not necessarily familiar with, but if they can gel that together with good stories, I mean, I think it has a chance, but I give it, although I'm interested, I give it 2 years to stay on Netflix. 2 seasons. That's
Yeah.
what I give it.
Well, if they can get 2 seasons, right?
Yep.
We'll be checking it out.
We will check it out and keep you guys updated on that. On to some news that's not so grand and not so happy. Out of Mississippi, have you heard about the Nolan Wells story?
Of course.
Sad. It hits home with me.
Yeah.
Because my parents grew up in Mississippi, West Point, Mississippi. And so there's always been that history or that element down there where things go on that are mysterious, that has, it has a racial tone to it. That's always kind of been Mississippi. So, although I have not followed this story extensively, I have followed the story. Give me your thoughts on the whole Nolan Wells thing.
Oh, well, it's just absolutely horrific. I mean, he's only 18 years old. The idea of like a group going out on a boat trip and then one not returning is absolutely bonkers to me. I just don't. It doesn't make any sense, him with the racial undertones, and how do I say this? It's not looking it's not looking good
Yeah.
for the people that he was with, right? He was singled out, right?
Yeah.
Singled out, being the only one that was left on an island, right? Which just
Yeah.
doesn't bode well with me at all. The sheriff, an interview suggests that Wells like chose to stay behind. I listened to his father speak that Nolan was very adamant on when a group is together, they stay together, right?
Yep.
So the story that the friends and the family are coming up with just doesn't make sense.
Yep. And that's when you have the red flags.
Mm-hmm.
If this was truly an accident, there should be straightforward answers. Everybody's stories should be somewhat the same.
Yeah.
And since the beginning of this investigation, there's just been a lot of different stories. There's been a lot of questions that haven't been answered. There's just mystery surrounding certain things, the behavior of Nolan at the time, staying back on the island. I mean, it's just a really, really messy thing.
Well,
And
and
so, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, how was his phone and his keys returned, but he wasn't? It just like doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all.
Not for an 18-year-old young man.
No.
Right? And they're stating that there are deleted Snapchats and deleted text messages on his phone. So it just screams foul play to me. There's I know they're saying there's no evidence of foul play right now, but I'm so glad that they've got independent attorneys and independent investigations to really support them during the family during this horrific time. They've got attorney Ben Crump, who is famous for a famous civil rights attorney, and being a part of just awful instances like this. It's just awful. It's awful. And any family, it doesn't, I'm not going to even bring up the race thing, but if your child went with his friends and didn't come back, wouldn't you want to know what happened?
Yep.
It doesn't matter what. The parents deserve to know.
Yeah, well, with Ben Crump in town, usually he gets answers. He is.
Oh, yes.
He is very good at putting the pressure on areas and people that need the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he rolls into town, things are going to get done. They're going to look under every rock and leave nothing unturned with Ben Crump in town. So it may be a long process and it's looking that way because I think on the other side of this, I think the friends have locked into a certain story, and it seems to me that they're not being forthcoming with a lot of information.
With the judge as a mom, by the way.
Yep. But the truth is going to come out. I mean, the truth is going to come out. You can't hide everything. There's always that missing piece that when people commit crimes they don't think about. Very rarely do you ever get away with anything when it comes to crime. I mean, I watch a lot of crime shows, and the percentage of people that get away with major crimes is really low.
Good.
So I think, it's going to be a long investigation, but I think eventually there's going to be some answers. They're going to find out what's going on.
I really hope so. Just an absolute tragedy for this young man and for his family.
Prayers out to him and his family for sure.
Yeah.
Sad story. Britt, there is no easy way to move on from a story like that. But I think something that when you feel bad about a story like that, something that kind of makes you feel good to kind of distract you from stories like that. Napheesa Collier for the Lynx, arguably our best player on the team before Olivia Miles came. She was in MVP consideration last year. Well, she had 3 ligaments torn in her foot and her ankle last year during the playoffs. She has not played at all this season until Wednesday night, where she dropped 24-10. Napheesa Collier is back. What are your thoughts?
She's back. I know, we Lynx fans have been waiting for her, and they're excited to have her playing with Olivia Miles and McBuckets. I'm excited to have her back.
Yeah, me too. I've got to get down to a Lynx game, though.
This is long overdue, my friend.
I know. I live across the border in Wisconsin. It's not as easy as it used to be for me to get there like I want to get there, but I've got to make some time. I've got to do it. You are right. It is long overdue. I got to get to a Lynx game.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Come over here. Come on around the right side of town.
Well, we will continue to watch Napheesa because now she's paired with Olivia, Miss Miles, who is in consideration for MVP herself as a rookie. First-year player. She is absolutely fantastic. So we got to keep our eyes on that team.
Absolutely. Our winningest team. Our most winningest team.
our most successful team in the city right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So, the Minnesota Lynx. Britt, great show. I think we covered a lot.
We did.
We covered a lot. We're going to
bring ice that headache.
Oh my gosh! I don't know whether it's the sun shining on the ball head, but I rarely ever get headaches.
You gotta be careful.
But I've got a splitting one today, and I'm off to a wedding.
Oh no! You better take a nap
today. Yep, I've got to take a nap. One of my former players is getting married today. Shea Bear, shout out to Shea Bear.
Oh,
getting married today.
Congratulations.
She is a mirror twin. I went to her sister's wedding last year, Megan. Megan and Shay are mirror twins. Do you know what mirror twins are?
Never heard of it.
They are identical twins, but they are exact opposites. So one is taller, one is shorter. One is right-handed, one is left-handed.
Shut up.
Yes, it's called mirror twins.
That's so cool.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again, some of my old players. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I just got to get rid of this thing up here.
Hey, take that energy drink out, put some water in there.
There you go.
Drink some water.
I'm going to hydrate.
Yeah. Oh, I hope you feel better, my friend.
Definitely I will. People out there that are fans of the land of 10,000 takes, please hit that like.
Takes. I think we need a theme song. It's a land of 10,000 lakes. Something.
Hey, that's your lane. You come up. You produce that. I'm down with it. I'll throw some lyrics on there. I'll rap. You'll sing.
Perfect. Let's go.
Oh man, that would be absolutely fantastic. But please hit that like and subscribe button. Share. Next time you guys are on, bring somebody with you. We are a new podcast just starting up. covering a lot of things, sports, pop culture, entertainment, you name it. Britt and I are laying it down right here.
You better believe it.
So as always, land of 10,000
10,000
Lakes Nation, we will see
ya
when we see ya.
ya.
Peace out, Britt. Later.